You ever just had like a rough season where, every day you wake up, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're frustrated before your day even starts. You go through the motions throughout the day, get home exhausted, and you have intentions of getting stuff done, but you just can't force yourself to do it. I don't know about you, but I've been, in funk for months at a time where it's like I didn't know what was eating me up, what had me sad, or what was draining me all the time. And often it's like, if you don't do something different, like you're just going to be stuck there. So if you find yourself in one of these little phases, I encourage you to read this book right here. It's called Look at It This Way by Jan Silvius. She's really good about giving multiple perspectives on many different areas. She has several chapters on attitude, on focusing on what other people say, feeling guilty, trying to take control of other people. Many different areas which people can find themselves getting down or depressed on and getting into a rut. And so I just encourage you, like if you're feeling down and you need to get up out of that, maybe look into reading that book, because she talks about attitude. Attitude is absolutely everything, and I fully agree that it all starts right up here. If you believe that, man, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I'm stuck, there's no way I can get out of this, man, you're gonna be stuck. You're going to be stuck in it forever. You need to change your attitude. You need to change the way you approach life. Instead of saying, oh, I'm stuck, I'm the victim, you need to say, you know what? I got to do something different. I got to try something new, because what's currently working I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm enjoying life. If you do what you always done, you'll get where you always been. If you want to get somewhere new, you got to do something different. It's pretty simple. So if everything's going great, keep doing what you're doing. If it's not, you got to change it. If it doesn't work, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You got to try something new. And one of my favorite things that she talked about was, I think the one that stood out the most to me was, we try to control other people. We try to change other people to make the right decisions, and then we get frustrated, and then we feel guilty when the other person doesn't respond the way we want them to. I don't know about you, but there's things about me that I'm not perfect at. Maybe you're not perfect at it. And you have intentions of getting better at it. And you tell yourself to work on it. You tell yourself, I got to work on this. I got to get better. But do you do it? You'd be surprised. Often we don't. It's like we have all these goals of eating healthier, sleeping more, stressing less, or, taking your vitamins, exercising. Whatever it is, we all have these good intentions of things that we know we should do and things that we want to do, and yet we still don't do them. Realize how hard it is to change yourself, and realize how impossible it is to change somebody else. Because in the end, that other person has to want it for themselves. But for some odd reason, we put pressure on us to change them. And I hate to tell you, that's not your burden to bear. You can't force another person to make the right choice. All you can do is make your right choices for you, do everything well for you, and that's about it. You got to take that pressure off yourself. Trust me, I got a little brother who's making a ton of bad choices, and I really wish I could save him. I really wish I could help him. But after multiple months, I just finally realized, man, I can't do anything. He's a grown man now, and if he wants to do that, that's his choice, even though I don't agree with it. And I'm telling you, man, attitude, it's a constant choice. When I get cut off on the freeway, hey, my natural instinct is cuss the person out, get mad, get frustrated, do all that other bad stuff. But then I just make the choice, take a breath, you know what? I got so many things to worry about. This person is not even worth my time. It takes practice, man. I grew up believing that if something bad happens to me, I have to get angry, I have to get frustrated, I have to get sad. It took me years to unprogram my brain to say, just because something bad happens doesn't mean I have to get angry. I can still be happy even though bad stuff happens. And I know for some of you that's a foreign concept, but I'm telling you to maybe read the book, maybe read another type of book that talks about perspective and ways to view life. And you know what? I believe you can get out this rut. It just takes some time, maybe talk to some friends. I believe you have the ability to get through this. So you can accomplish anything you want as long as you're willing to do the work and sacrifice. I believe in you. Go get it.